Hey guys, my name is Ben, and today I'm wrenching on my 2008 Infiniti FX35. This is a follow-up video to the first video that I did about the trunk not opening. So my trunk still does not open, and in the first video, what I showed was one of the ways that you can reset the trunk latch is to pop the hood. Inside the hood, there's the battery compartment here. You just pull these two tabs and lift it up. We're going to use a 10mm socket, and we're just going to disconnect the negative battery terminal. And we put it back on. And sometimes that'll help to reset the battery so that your trunk opens. I've had this problem for years now, and that's always my go-to because that'll work sometimes. Sometimes it will not, but it did in this case. Not only did it once, so now it doesn't work again. And the fix I have for that is free and easy, although not the best, is I've tied a rope to the trunk latch. These are cheap and easy to get. You want to get the strongest rope you can, but these are cheap, so I just tied it to the latch right there and ran it into the child safety seat hook up on the ceiling. Just pop that cover off, run the rope through the hook there, and then run it out the passenger side. You want to leave yourself plenty of length because when you shut this and it doesn't open, get the rope attached to the latch back there, running up through this hook, and then run your rope out. So you can pull this and your latch opens, but you have to hold it while you open the trunk. So leave yourself some extra length of rope, and you can just walk yourself back here while you're holding the rope and pull it open. And that's the cheap, easy, free fix that isn't super pretty, but these latch motors are pretty expensive. I think they're like 150 bucks everywhere that I look, so I really don't want to replace it, especially when we can use this. And yeah, it's not great, but it gets us by until I decide to fully replace this latch motor. So what I'm going to do today is take the latch motor out and clean it. This has also worked for me in the past. Like I said, I've been dealing with this for years, and I really don't want to replace that if I don't have to. And cleaning it has gotten me by for quite a while now. So I'm going to try that again today. All right, so here's everything we're going to use. We've got 10mm socket to remove the motor. You can use that for disconnecting your battery as well. Got the trim removal tools to pull the cover off, screwdriver to open the motor assembly, wire brush to clean it, isopropyl alcohol with a rag to clean it, and needle nose pliers in case you have to pry out any of the clips that broke off so that you can put new clips in. And we've got a set of the clips. I'll link all these in the description. You may not need some of these, but the clip kit comes in handy. Alright, so to get to the latch motor assembly, we need to take off this plastic cover. It's pretty easy to get off, but you just got to kind of pry around the outside. The first place is to start with these fasteners. Mine pop out easy because these are aftermarket fasteners because I've done this so many times. But there's another one right there And supposed to be another one right there, but it's a good idea to take these out. I've already got that one out, but this one you can just pry around the back side until you can pop it out. Push this in here and then just pry it open until it pops out. Do the same to this side. And there we go. Back of this will show you better where all the clips are. So these blue clips are the ones that come with the cover. If it's never been taken off, it's got all those blue clips on it. This white one is one of the ones that I bought in a kit. These are real cheap. I'll link those in the description too in case you break any of them. It's not a big deal. They're cheap. They're easy to replace. And they're pretty much made for a one-time use. I mean, once you pop them, a lot of them break. They get loose. They just don't. They're not really meant to be reused. So that's where all the clips are. Really all you got to do is just pry on it till they all pop off, and that cover will come right off. So what we're looking at is this latch motor. There is one electrical connection, and it's that white connector right there. So this one here, you can unplug that, take out that bolt, and those three, and that's all we need to take this off. I'm going to show you how to do that. So that connector has this one fastener holding it in, and use some needle nose pliers, squeeze the back of it. There we go. Your pliers, grab this, squeeze it, push it through. Once it's freed up, we just need to disconnect this. This clip here is what we're pushing on. Push that and pull it out. There we go. So with that disconnected, we can go ahead and take these bolts off. Alright, so with all the bolts out and the electrical connection disconnected, the motor is free. So this is loose. You see, we got to get that latch handle through, and it's all going to fit right through here. So this is all connected. Comes out as one piece. And just slide it right out. Alright, so what we need to do is take this cover off. It's got these 3 screws. And once we get that off, we can take the spindle out and clean it. Then we're going to take this cover off. This part right here is what we want to clean. So it's got a magnet on it, so it's a little difficult to take out. But basically what you get is all this carbon buildup right here. inhibits the connection. So we just need to clean that off. Alright, so to clean this, I'm going to use a wire brush. You can get like a 5-pack of those at the dollar store. And we use some isopropyl alcohol and a paper towel. So yours may look a lot dirtier than mine. I've cleaned mine recently. I've already tried this, and sometimes this works. This is actually the best way to fix this. Just clean this off, all this carbon deposit here. Just want to clean that off. So if it's really dirty, grab your wire brush and scrape all this off. Spray some alcohol. Just wipe this whole thing off. So you can see how much cleaner it looks, even just wiping it real quick. Most of the time that'll fix this. So then what you do is just put this back in here. Make sure it's seated all the way. And then it's going to go down in there. Close that back up and put your screws back in. Definitely need to find another screw that fits better, but that was the best one I could find that would hold it. So you just want to make sure this is sealed. One of the problems is if that's opened up, then dirt gets in there and gums up the inside, and then that's why it stops working. So this part here is $150 to $200. It's actually $400 if you buy it from an Infiniti dealer, but I found it online for around $150. So I may end up just replacing this whole thing. But if you've tried disconnecting the battery and that's still not resetting it, you can open this up, clean those metal connectors on that spindle that spins around, and that's what powers this motor. Turn this and release this. And then what it's supposed to do is reset itself so it goes back, but it's not resetting itself because this connection is not made. So that's really all you got to do. Just open this up, clean it, put it back in, tighten your screws back down, and it's ready to reinstall. Just want to make sure you get the latch handle in over here. This screw is going to line up here. You line up that screw first. That gets it into position. You just tighten that a little bit so it's still loose. But now you can reconnect the electrical. This goes back in here. Just need to make sure these line up. The holes. Make sure they're all tight. And there we go. It's back in. Double check, make sure your electrical connector is connected and fasten back in the spot it's supposed to go in. And make sure none of this is going to hang down. When you put the cover back on, you don't want to pinch any of this wiring, so just make sure all this is tucked in where it's supposed to be. So now we'll put the cover back on. You want to make sure you don't have any extra clips that didn't come out of the cover, like this one. If you have any extra clips that didn't come out, you want to take those out and put them back where they go on the cover. And just pop the cover back on. This is the pack of clips that I use. So if any of your clips are missing, you can always use something like this and just find one that fits to replace any of the clips that you broke. I'll link this in the description too. Here we go. Those two. And these here are both in that kit. So everything's back on. We can put these handles back. And that's it. Got the cover back on. Took the motor out and cleaned it. Hopefully that fixes it. And now it's time to try it out. Alright, there you have it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. And thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.